Hey everyone, you're watching the Esperanza 243. My apologies if I look tired. It's a dreary day where I live right now, and it just gives me a blah mood. Maybe if I do something silly, it'll wake me up. Oh! Duh! Now I remember. Ooh, a mint. That'll wake me up. As promised, I did this video. And as promised, I'm only finding 3. Where's the 4th? There we go. Now for this, I have to turn my monitor on because I want to make sure you guys are seeing this. Now, this is bronze. I got 3rd place for the 200-meter freestyle. I don't remember my exact time for it. I think it was like 5 minutes and something seconds. I got 3rd place. And I think one of my best friends in the opposing team was in it, as well as one of my other mates, swim mates. Not positive though, my brain's all fuzzled up. A lot has happened in the past 24 hours. Oy. And this is silver, 2nd place. I can't quite remember which one I got the silver in. And then I got these 2 gold, 1st place. One of the golds is for a team relay. And if you're wondering which relay, we did not do freestyle, we did medley, where we do all 4 strokes. I've already forgotten the order of it. I know the last 2 are free and fly. So, yeah, now I remember. Backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, freestyle. I remembered! So, and the other, so pretty much the 4 events that I did the other 2, I should say, I already told you 2 of the events that I did. I did 100-meter breaststroke and 100-meter individual medley. And the individual medley order is different from the medley relay. The individual medley order goes butterfly, back, stroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. And those turns, I always tend to, not always, but sometimes I tend to get the turns wrong. Thankfully, I didn't mess up yesterday. And I actually did pretty good on the individual medley. Normally, I suck on it during practice. But anyways, that was pretty fun. Got to hang out with my swim mates more, and got to hang out with my best friend, 2 best friends, seeing as they're in the opposing team. But, I mean, we're all in the same, central area, so we all represent, us 2 and a couple of other teams represent the central area for Special Olympics. Nice. And as I may have mentioned the other day in the other video, this year the state meet was here in town, and I just found out that the state meet is done being in Springfield, which is where it was normally for the past 4 years, and so since this year it's going to be in our town, it means our town will be hosting the state meet for the next 4 years. Awesome! Shoot, next year I wanted to tell my coach that I didn't want to do state. On the upside, we don't have to pack. Okay. Time check. Okay, I need to get going. Alright. The Wizard's Friends, Part 3. No, Part 4. Part 4. Oh, jeez. Written by me. Permission okayed from, you know, Tony Abbott. Thank you, Tony Abbott. Mwah. And no offense on the kiss in case you're already married. Yeah. Okay, where was I? For this next trick, I will need another volunteer. One who isn't afraid of electrocution, Aliqua said with a wry smile. Only one person raised their hand. It was Eric. You, young boy, come up here. What is your name? My name is Eric Hinkle. 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 He said as he stood in front of Aliqua. Does your mom know that you are special? She asked him. I'm sure she does, Eric replied as his mother, who was in the audience, smiled. Well, as I did with the young lady, I am going to hypnotize you. Out of curiosity, what is your greatest wish? Eric was surprised. Well, I want to be a magician, like Houdini or Tesla, Eric replied. The audience laughed as his mother gasped and giggled. Aliqua smiled. Eric, please close your eyes as I begin to hypnotize you, she said. Aliqua supposedly hypnotized him as well. Supposedly. Reach out, my young friend, and use your energy to surround the audience. Eric reached out his hands and used Eric reached out his hands, used his electric blue magic, and surrounded everyone. Eric reached out. Oh, sorry. The audience gasped. Suddenly, 2 of the 10 strips of magic moved toward Julie and Neil and zapped them. Later, lady. Love you. Stop using your energy, young friend, Aliqua said sharply. Awake, my young friend, and go back to your seat. What happened? Why didn't you hypnotize me? Eric asked. The audience laughed, and then applauded. Half the audience gave a standing ovation. Aliqua bowed. Thank you, and try not to do that again. Aliqua sent a thought to Eric. I'm sorry, Aliqua, he replied the thought. I'm afraid I have to cut my afternoon show short, so these next few tricks will be my last, Aliqua told everyone. The audience groaned in disappointment. I will make the tricks worthwhile and curious, though. She closed her eyes. I'm imagining a young boy who should be in the audience. Oh, now I'm imagining a clucking chicken. She opened her eyes. Does anyone see a chicken anywhere? All of a sudden, there was a chicken clucking on the opposite side of the audience, away from Julie and Eric. The audience gasped and looked toward the sound. Aliqua smiled. Would someone bring the chicken forward, please? Thank you, she said to the audience member. Aliqua placed the chicken on the stage floor. This is a chicken, right? Right, the audience yelled. The next second, the chicken turned into an iguana. The audience gasped and applauded. I don't think it is now. What is it? Aliqua asked, pointing to a young boy. A lizard! The boy exclaimed. Parts of the audience laughed. That's not a lizard. She pointed to a girl behind him. What do you think it is, young lady? Is it a yellow-spotted lizard? The girl asked her. No, it's not. No, it's not. She chuckled. She pointed to Julie. You, young lady, what is this interesting animal? Is that an iguana? Julie asked. It sure is. Does it look like an iguana now? She asked, pointing at what was now a border collie dog. The audience applauded. This is Liberty, a border collie. The dog was black, with white curling around its back and stomach. He barked. It looks like the dog from that American Dog show, someone yelled. It's that exact dog, but this is my dog. I'm calling him Liberty, because he belongs here in the United States, in this state, in this city. She stepped in front of the dog. Now I am sorry to say the afternoon show is over. Thank you for coming. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce you to my friend. Everyone, this is my new friend, Neil. She stepped out of the dog's way, except it's not a dog, it's Neil. The audience applauded as Aliqua bowed and smiled. Thank you, everyone, for coming to my show. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone in the audience stood up and began to leave. And that is where I'm going to stop. All right. I believe that's it. If your day is not looking dreary over there, I hope you have a fun day. Yep. So, I guess I should get going. This is... Oh, I will see you in the next video, which will be The Wizard's Friends Part 5. I got my counting right this time. This is the Esperanza 243. signing out.